Welcome to Relationships Through the Looking Glass. While here in Wonderland, we're going to discuss topics and share stories to help clear up distorted views of relationships. We provide a safe place for balance and honest conversation. While each episode can help all who listen, the focus will be on the community of color. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the conversation. All right, everybody, welcome to the next episode of Through the Looking Glass podcast. This is going to be fun. All of our topics are fun. All of our topics, but this one's probably going to be a bit out of pocket for everybody. It's going to be focusing on smashing or not smashing. The question everybody wants to know: to smash or not to smash? That is the question. For is it nobler to suffer in the? Sorry, that was my Macbeth moment. But
to be or not to be.
Very good. How you doing, Marcus?
I'm doing good. Good week so far. Been tired, but it's good. It's a good tired. I'm all right.
Good tired. Good tired is always good. Good tired. What you doing, Keisha? How you doing?
Well, today I'm doing good. This week this has been a week I can't compare it to any other week I've ever been through in my life. But today I'm doing really, really good. And yeah, I'm here.
All right. And Chris, Mr. Christian, how are you doing?
Put my whole government out there, huh? No, I'm doing excellent. Other than this crazy ass Virginia weather, where I had to put a hold on all my hoodies, which for people asking, I got plenty more hoodies to drop, but even got some holiday hoodies. But I had to stop the past week because it's been like 75, 80 degrees, and it's supposed to be 80 degrees next week. So the Virginia weather won't let me be great with the hoodies. But that's my rant.
I was wondering what happened. I was like, damn, we was getting 20 pictures a day, and now nothing.
Hey,
so
look,
I assumed, okay.
Look, man. Like I said, man. Oh,
I was like,
let's believe.
And if y'all have not seen the pictures, I'm gonna put some on the page. If y'all haven't seen the pictures, this dude posing, he's sidestepping, he lifting up the leg. I'm like,
the look away shots.
That's the killer right there.
The look away shots, where it's like an action shot where it's like they catching me in the. That's just some
catching you in what action? You're standing on the porch. Exactly what action
man,
would that be?
That's because I'm getting ready to, get off the porch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Action, motion,
yeah, it
motion.
is.
It's motion,
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm telling y'all, wait until the holidays. Wait until December. The hoodies I'm dropping come December. Yeah.
Now, are you selling these hoodies, Chris?
Oh no, these all these hoodies. No, these just me. No.
So it's not about selling. He's just selling. He's selling himself. He's selling himself.
Are you creating
come on.
content that's going on the hoodies?
Yeah, for somewhat.
Okay.
A lot of the hoodies with the different sayings is going to be different things that I talk about.
From you though. From you. The sayings are from you.
Oh no. The sayings is from like different people. Like I think I did the Muhammad Ali one, and who else? I forgot who else it was.
Nelson Mandela. Come on, you don't even know what
Nelson
you're wearing.
Mandela. Look, man, I got so many. I forget. Look, man.
Jeez, marketing 101. Let's move on.
Look, man.
Wow. Bottom line is he's selling himself. He's not selling the hoodies. He's selling himself. Okay, now. He said I was tired. He said I didn't have no energy, but
See, look,
I'm good.
I'm gonna bring it about you.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to smash or not to smash? I want to jump first into the double standard. Like we were about to talk about this off air, but I was like, let's save it because this is a conversation that has come up a lot with different people. And it's the double standard that like guys can smash who many, whenever they want to, but a female, there's certain rules and regulations. And if you do this and you do that, and I want to talk about that first. Like, what's the deal with that? Why is it a double standard? Why is it allowed for a man to do and poke whatever, whenever, whoever, but a female, she's looked at differently?
I guess my opinion would be, it goes back to, back in the day when,
What is back in the day, Marcus?
1975. Not just playing, but I guess,
Wow.
I guess older generations they put it, kind of put it on guys or men to be like, if you go out there, get all the girls or whatever. You see it in media, in media and stuff like that. How many girls you get, this, that, and the third. How many numbers you get, how many girls you can get, notches on your post, on your belt loop, or whatever. That was the thing. You know what I'm saying? And today it probably still is.
Why?
But because that's how. Because I think that's like what guys, what kind of older generations taught younger generation. Go out there and grab as many as you can. In some sense, but as if you was taught in that way. But in another sense, it's how you was brought up. Because you got those uncles that, that gave you all the knowledge, and then you got these other guys, that stand-up guys is like, yeah, it's good just to, have one woman or something like that. But some guys be like, it's good to have, plenty of women. And that's what that's where you get all these movies from, Players Club, How to Be a Player, different things like that. Because all these movies were just showing like how guys ran game.
But what makes guys think that a female wants somebody like that? Like, I don't want somebody who used up like that. Like, that's a freaking turnoff. So I think that's a disconnect. If men are being taught smash all the smash, and females on the other side are like, I don't want that used up, shriveled up, whatever. Like, that's a disconnect. What was that, Marcus? What?
Yeah. See, no. This is what I would say. Like, as a guy, and like I said, the analogy I used to use, but now more people using it, so I didn't went away from it, is the whole lock and the key. But I'm not going to all say discuss that. But it's more so now I look at it as a guy. Me being a guy, I can only smash who allows me to smash them. Where from the woman's
legally.
Yeah, legal. I mean,
wow.
I'm not out here.
Out that way.
There you go. But like far as women smash everybody. They want to smash. It's chicks who I want to smash, but unless they allow me to smash them, I can't smash them. So a woman is smashing everybody they want to smash.
There's somebody out here that won't let Chris smash. I'm done.
See, look, man.
Oh my goodness.
This is did you hear?
Keisha,
did you hear that?
I heard it, girl. I can't believe it.
There's people out here.
Fashionable hoodies that he's wearing, and it's somebody who ain't falling for Chris.
They ain't gonna let you smash Chris? Okay, go ahead. Look, I'm sorry, it was shocking.
See, but the thing is, you know what? No. I'm not for everybody, and I got a hoodie. I got a hoodie that says that I'm not for everybody. So I understand that. But that's what it is. Like, as a guy, a guy is only smashing who he can smash. Well, a woman is smashing everybody she wants to smash, and it's as simple as that.
Really, do you think that? Do you really think
can't get a hold of
women can just? Thank you. Like, women can just smash whoever they want to smash, really?
Yes, absolutely.
So
no.
In saying that, it sounds like men don't have standards. Because if a woman can smash whoever they want to smash, that means men are just out there smashing. It's
they
more
just trying
men
to get what they
than
can get.
women. Right.
Hold. Repeat that. I want to make sure I heard that right. What was that, Michelle?
I said I can't get a hold of Idris, so that theory's out the window.
Oh, okay.
You talking about
Woo, you guys are slow tonight.
I'm about to say.
I think what he's saying is it's easier for a female to get action for a guy or whatever, because the
And
guy
it's the different types of female that you talking about, dude.
yeah, it's
That ain't the
different types.
case.
It's different
Oh.
types. It ain't the one you pay for. But there's some women out there that's like that. $40.
That is, it's 32, but they say they got to buy the pack of condoms, so it's 32.
32.50. That's it, I guess. Yeah, it all depends on the woman. It all depends on the guy. And, some people have standards, some people don't.
True. But why is the double standard there? Like, why? Okay, let's parking lot that piece. If I meet a dude and I'm like, he sure is smashable, I would smash this dude today. I just met him, but I would smash him today. But I can't because I'm gonna be looked at a certain way versus a dude be like, let's go. Within 3 hours, let's go. Why is it that I would be looked at wrong and that dude is like the man?
See, now I've been told that women know within 10, 15 minutes if they're going to smash the guy or not.
Yeah.
And then it was like, now it just all depends on how, it all depends on how long she makes the guy wait. And it all depends on the guy. And I remember this is
like,
when I was younger.
Just don't talk. Just don't talk.
I remember when I was younger and I had a cousin of mine who told me, he said, hey, Chris, man, you know how much meow that you like probably have lost out on? And I'm like,
meow.
I didn't. Oh, yeah. Oh, you want me to say the word? Can I say the word?
That was. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm about to say. All right. So she was like, you know how much box? We can say box. You know how much box you done missed out on? And I was like, what you mean? I get no. I said, please. He was like, nah. She was like, man, you talk too much. She was like, man. She said, I know personally girls who want to smash, but you was like, man, yo, the way you are, you turn them off. And I was like, well, I'm still getting the box that I want. So hey, it is what it is. But you know what? They always come back around.
But that ain't answer the question, dude. That was about you and your box issue.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But as the woman, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Women, they know they want to smash. Now it's all about if they decide if they want to do it or not.
No, but I think going back to, yeah, that's true. But going back to what Michelle was saying, like, if she chose to smash somebody the same night, she would be looked. I mean, a woman would be looked at differently. Mm-hmm. If a guy had smashed a girl the same night, he actually looked at it. Okay, man, that's what's up.
Right,
you got that. And then the female, if she go out there and do that, I say it's different now, in these times now.
Yeah, it's way different now
because because of how everything is set up. I think it's different now than what it was years ago. Say about 10 years ago, yeah, it would have looked as a female smashing a guy on the first night, it probably, oh yeah, she a thought.
So how does it look now, Marcus?
Now I feel like it's on the same plane.
Yeah. You mean with men and women?
No. Now the women are more direct. Like
I think
it almost feels like a setup.
I feel like it is now, the way it is now with how it's being presented in all these type formats. I feel like it's on the same plane. But I do think that.
So you're saying body count on a chick don't matter to you?
Hell yeah. Nope.
Should I even know? I don't even want to know that.
I don't want to know.
It's the past though. That's the past though, right? Is it not the past, people?
Again, the question was, so body count don't matter. You run up on a chick and she's like, I don't been with 300 dudes. You good with that?
Who's gonna tell me that?
See, yeah.
She might be happy about it. She might be just like
well, if she happy about it, then I'm gonna walk away.
See, so it does matter.
So why you want to walk away? Why is
my
that?
standards? That's my standards. Okay, so but if I can't, you say, hey, I smashed 200 girls. I smashed 200 bras.
Oh, and I believe it.
God, I'm like, why you gotta do them like that?
Would you walk away?
Yeah.
Would you walk away from that?
I feel that's a setup. Next question.
Hey, no. So, hey, Michelle, I would say about body counts. I don't think the body counts matter. Now I would say for me personally, let's say it's two different women. One woman has slept with 100 dudes. Another woman slept with 3 dudes. But I know the 3 dudes. I don't know. I'm a little bit more leery, and I'll be more hesitant with the chick that's been with the 3 dudes that I know versus the 100 dudes. I'm like, man,
I'm pretty sure the 3 dudes is in the 100 dude count too.
Yeah, but as long as I don't know, then I don't even care. The only meat I'm worried about is mine. I don't care about no previous meat.
So that previous meat might have infected that chick, and now you're
exactly. No, that's what I was gonna say. As long as she's clean, then hey, it is what it is.
Right. That was my question, Chris. You know, would you be more concerned because the 3 men that woman been with, because you know the type of women those 3 guys was with?
Probably.
No, it's more so like if I know the dudes and I'm like, okay, now this is my girl. And now, because I know how guys are, and guys would just be looking sideways like, yeah, I didn't have that, and blah, blah. And it's like, dude, I just don't want to be in that. I don't want to be in that position.
It's your ego.
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting.
At least you're honest.
What you think about that, Keisha? What we just heard between Marcus and Chris? I don't.
The whole body count, I think men do have an issue with that. As far as with women, how many men they've been with, I think men have an issue with that. As far as the, everything being even and plain and we all doing the same things, I don't think so. I still believe that women are being judged by how soon, they do it. I think men think, okay, if she do this with me this soon, she'll do it with somebody else. That's what I think.
It's like a
judge. No, that's when they just tell you. That's when they tell you, hey, I've never done this before, and I'm looking at them like, okay, all right.
Nothing.
But you still judged her. You judged
exactly.
her.
I'm not judging. I'm like, look, man, hey, you
that look on your face was judge. All right.
No, it's not judgment. It's just okay, all right, cool, whatever. Like, hey, man, whatever makes you feel better. Like, as long as you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get down to it. Look, man, I don't care how we get there, as long as we get there.
I've never done this before.
Yeah.
And he sounds so believable, right?
Alicia Keys. I know I'm gonna never do this, but no, come on, man. Whatever, man.
Well,
again, it's still not answering the question. Why is there the double standard?
It's a double standard because of how men and women are looked at. That's why it's a double standard, because you look at a female, most guys gonna want them to be like, okay, only, either untouched or something like that. It's just like, that's how they feel like that. Some of them want it. I mean, some guys want that. They don't want a female that's been around the block a whole bunch of time. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to marry a hoe. You know what I'm saying? So
you jump in there and get all lost. You can't feel walls.
Yeah, you know
I mean, like, let's be for real.
Nobody saying can't feel nothing.
And,
you know what I'm saying? You just in there just digging out. You know what I'm saying?
God,
just like you know what I'm saying. You just don't want that type of woman. You don't want what they say loose, but
they got the new science has helped that out. Ain't that what the Yanni steam is for?
Oh my God.
Then they got the mommy makeover, and they can like reconstruct. You know what I'm saying?
Just knock out 20 kilos a day.
It don't matter.
Yeah, they said it's like brand new. Just know what I'm saying.
Some guys just don't want that. They don't want somebody that's been rode hard and put up wet. You know what I'm saying? Like
literally.
Yeah, that's right. And then some guy, and then I guess females. I mean,
dude, if you coming to me talking about I don't had hundreds and hundreds of chicks, you're gonna keep on walking. I don't want that. Right. I don't want it just because that's an energy deposit. Yeah, and I'm about to take it there. It is.
Yeah, no, and you're absolutely right about that. Like I said, I thought we was going to eventually get to that. As far as like you keep having those energies coming in and out of you,
right?
It's like, man, it drives people crazy.
Some of them are demonic, and now look at you. You got a whole attachment.
Right.
Oh boy! But again, let's pack before we get on to the energy deposits, because that is a real thing. The whole soul ties, the whole all that stuff, that's a real thing. But so if you have, say, a situation where you meet somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, look, I really just want to smash. Like, I want to get to know you too, but I kind of want to smash because it's been a minute. Can we just do that and then get to the knowing you? Like, is that seen the same way?
No, I mean, you might as well just get it out. I mean, that way you can really get to
what
know
are the
person
benefits of
versus-
early
Say what?
smashing? What's the benefit of early smashing? Is there a benefit
just-
to this?
Yeah. What
you
is
just get
the
it out the
benefit,
way.
fellas?
You just get it out the way. Just get it out the way. Now it's like, okay, all right, now I just smashed. Now I can really get to know you. Instead of like maybe making up stuff to try to get to know you just on trying to smash. If you just up front, hey, we trying to smash, we're gonna smash, and then you just get it out the way. But
So what dude smashed and then actually stay around to get to know the person?
If it's, I mean,
Right.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
Oh, he deep thought.
Nobody.
Go ahead, Chris. Give it to him.
Marcus said
like,
nobody.
okay.
Marcus said
No,
nobody.
I've
Nah,
said
but,
this.
but I mean, like, if there is an agreement or something made between those two that really like hit it off and had a connection there, and then they still want to smash that night with each other, I think there may be some. They may, stay around or whatever.
That's not a very confident man.
It's not a confident answer, but
not
I
a
think.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm getting at. That's what I want to hear, is that honest response, because
Yeah,
females need to know that.
Yeah, because it's like I'll take it. It's probably I'm gonna go a little barbaric or whatever. It's like it's like conquering. So you know what I'm saying? If I smash you on the first night, I conquered you. And
Wow.
and then I'm like, there was no like nothing I had to do.
There was
more
no chase, Marcus.
you know what I'm saying?
There was no chase.
There was no chase. There's no chase. So it
So,
was no chase. It was nothing. No word. I mean, we both agreed to it. We did it.
Tupac
we
has a
talked
quote
about
about that.
That's it.
so
You don't want it if
are
it's
you
that
not
easy.
interested? Marcus, at that point, are you just not interested after that happens? Are you
After
done?
that,
You
I
move
mean,
on?
it all depends on what the setting was or what the mood was. Like, if you, like, okay, look, I put it like, okay, like this. Like, you in a club, right? You in club. Not most people are not in club, but whatever. If you're in a club, and I'm just doing a set. If you're in a club, you've been having some drinks or whatever, and you and this girl holler at each other or whatever, and y'all just on a type of lustful connection, and that happens at night. 9 times out of 10, nothing else gonna happen after that night.
Okay, so what if you're on a date?
You might exchange numbers.
Damn.
That right there, you might do a couple phone calls, and you might meet up a couple times to do that. But after that, it just dies down because there was no real connection.
So where's
there.
the smashing happening? You taking it to the car?
The smashing is happening like that night.
Where?
I mean,
Wherever.
yours.
Yeah, it can be at the crib, in the
Or
car,
be
hotel. It all depends.
Or vehicle. You never know.
Yeah, it just wherever the spirit hits you.
Oh my God.
Don't
Not
you
like
be
that.
shocked that now. Mind yourself.
So yeah, so I mean, I don't think it's no real connection if it's like that.
So what if you met someone, you've been
There
talking
is one,
for a
right?
while,
There's a connection.
and it's a connection as far as the communication. You know, you met someone, you communicating with them, you go on a date or two, and then it just happened. Then what? Does that same scenario applies to what you were saying in the first one?
No,
Why?
Why not?
because I mean, well, that's more planned. Like Marcus was saying, like, hey, if you just go out, and the same way women don't want to say it, but the same way guys go out and they trying to get something, women do the exact same thing. They out trying to look for something to smash.
Maybe
They
they're
just
going out
don't
to
wanna admit
dance
it.
or listen to music.
Yeah, but I mean, it could, but they also, you have some that their whole goal is to go out and they trying to, know what I'm saying, find something to smash. Women don't want to admit it, but it does happen from time to time. Now, if it's somebody that you've been talking to, going out on dates with, and then it happens, and like I said, you guys may not have talked about smashing or anything like that, and it just happens, that's a whole different, because this is somebody that you are working to get to know, potentially date, and then like the smashing happens, and then it's like, okay, all right, cool. Like I wasn't expecting that, but hey, it was nice. It was good.
It doesn't potentially turn somebody away though. Like I know if a dude's coming at me and that's the first thing he's coming at, he's already scratched off the list.
Right. Definitely.
If the first conversations we're having, that's what's coming up, I don't have a need for you, because that's not what I'm here for.
If it's too many compliments in regards to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, you look sexy. Ooh, this and ooh, that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, well, you already know what that guy's about up front, so it's no surprise. Now he might be beating around the bush and sugarcoating it, but you already know, hey, this is what this dude he's trying to smash. So hey, I'm not gonna put much into getting to know this guy. So you know that up front, right?
Right. Do you think a relationship can be developed and successful if smashing happens early on?
Hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not just saying, hey, well, if you sleep with this person on the first night, then that's just all it is. It just all depends on the two people.
Gotcha.
You have people that might wait 90 days or 6 months or whatever before they smash, and then it doesn't work out.
I'm not waiting that long. That's crazy. Because my whole thing is like, right, okay, we got that. But my whole thing is like, dude, you wait that long and then you do it and find out dude is garbage? That is like 6 months. You cannot get back. Like, that is the worst. You're like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
Hold up. So that's what I'm saying. So do you want to smash early or do you want to wait? So I mean, but that decision is on the woman. That decision is on the woman to decide when the smashing happens, right or wrong.
Not if the dude is crazy persistent.
Oh,
what? Hold on.
I guess that changed the whole story. I mean,
hold on. You say he's what? Persistent? No. So you mean he's begging?
Never mind.
Move on. Being forceful.
Go ahead, Keisha.
No, I think we need to stay right there.
No, because that's two different things.
I mean, what you saying? Help me and Chris understand that.
Because I'm gonna say at the end of the day, like he's not making you do, even if he's being persistent. At the end of the and it end up happening. At the end of the day, he's not making you do something that you don't want to do.
Spoken from a true man.
Marcus, do you have something you want to add? Because you're smiling so hard. He done mute his mic.
And he's rubbing the beard. Like, what is happening over there?
Rubbing his beard?
I'm so confused.
Me too. Seems like he got something to share.
He in some deep thought right now.
Yeah, hey, look, hey Marcus, why you going on mute, man?
That's the spirit.
The one to keep me from saying something.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No, I was thinking about Keisha's question. That's what I was thinking about.
Okay.
But then I think Michelle said something about being persistent.
No, let's go to Keisha's question.
Okay, Keisha, what was the question? You gotta remind me what that last question was. Because I got thrown off by persistence.
So many questions.
What was Keisha's question?
Okay, I said if you met someone and you went on a date, first date, second date, between the first and third dates, and then it happens, is this scenario seen the same way as what Marcus said, when meeting somebody, you went to the club, they're at the club, you at the club, whatever, y'all start vibing on a sexual tip. Afterwards,
it depends on the motive. It depends on the motive.
But you know what, too, just to add to that, some men too will play the game till it happens, whether it takes weeks, months, or whatever.
But yeah, that's true too. But that's why I said it depends on the motive.
Right.
I mean, but I do think that, you know, after 2 days, if somebody do smash, that there can be some type of relationship out there, a significant relationship, whatever, be built upon that. But again, like I said, it all depends on the the ulterior motive or whatever motive they have. But yeah, I agree. It can't happen after like first 2 dates or whatever, or it might be one, that one date, and then it happens. It just happened, and then the connection was so strong, conversation was great, and it just happened. And and then that sometimes you'll get to that point where I just don't want that to end or whatever. So you keep that relationship going. And it
So
comes.
is that
it
even
comes
an
to
answer,
relationship.
Keisha? It sounds like he gave you multiple answers to that.
Oh, God. So, yeah, I did.
He danced all around that thing.
Woo! Michael
I gave
Jackson
multiple
moonwalking.
answers, though.
Yeah, go.
I said it could be a relationship. I said it could have ulterior motives, and then I say you could stay in it and then not be in it.
Pick your poison, Keisha.
I mean,
it's hard because even in the example I said about a person being persistent, and Chris brought this up in another one of the episodes, where the female might not necessarily not want to. The female might be all in and want to, but it's like, this is too early. And if I do this, it's going to throw this track off. It's going to throw the relationship off. So it really, again, I know we keep going back to communication, but that's huge. Like, if we do this, we're grown-ups, right? Have an adult conversation.
Right.
This is what I want to do. What are the chances that this ends tonight after we do this?
Right.
Because then, unless I'm about to get really, really honest here too. As females, when we are talking to dudes and it's leading up to that, in the back of our head, and it might be me, Keisha, if it's me, then let me know. But in the back of my head, I'm like, what if this dude is straight garbage and I'm wasting my time? Because I cannot be with somebody who does not satisfy me in that space. I can't. Right. I literally cannot. So why build a relationship with somebody to know that if that goes down and it's not what it needs to be, it's not going to continue. So what do we do there? We can't go around and saying, hey, let me see it. I mean, I guess you could, but that's kind of...
Let me see it.
But then he might not know how to use it. So it's...
Hold up. Can I...
Go ahead, Chris.
I want to say something.
Chris.
Like, women, can we make it like... There's a lot of women out here that's with guys that they aren't satisfied with sexually.
That's sad.
But what is wrong with a woman telling a man how to please him?
Because sometimes it ain't about the motion, it's about the size. If the size ain't, you can only do so much. You can only do so much.
Okay, yeah, but I understand that, but why not just talk to the guy and tell the guy that, hey,
how are you gonna say that, Chris?
Me.
Your penis is below average. He knows his penis is small. He knows it.
You know what, Michelle?
But why? Like, okay, but this the thing is, so all right. So if you know if the dude ain't working with what,
but we're not gonna know until we get to that point.
Exactly. Okay, but you would have women who would.
I need some resumes or something.
Are with guys, with guys who they're not satisfied with, and I'm like, yo, like,
and that's sad.
Why are you doing that to yourself?
Well, they're gonna end up cheating.
So why can't they tell them?
What happened to waiting?
I'm saying I'm all about waiting, but it's a disappointment when you wait and then that happens and you're like, I don't waste how many months. Hey,
okay, let's talk about the wait part.
But if you really, it's truly like
if your junk is junk, it is no. I'm sorry.
Wait.
But yeah, I'm about to say it all depends on how important is sex.
It is very important.
How important is sex to you?
Number 2 on the list. Underneath, you're not a murderer.
God.
And you have a beard and a bald head.
What? How is it? Hold up.
Not a murderer.
Hold up. We're not moving past that. So your stand is, are you not a murderer?
And you got a good jump.
Can you please me sexually? Wow. Hey, look, man. Good. Hey, look, man. You have hey, man.
And if you have a beard and a bald head, that helps too. Throwing some tats, we're good.
You know what?
Right.
Well then.
I gotta like what I'm looking at.
Okay, but let's talk about the weight. Let's just be honest. Let's talk about the weight. All right. So you're single, you're dating, you're meeting people, you have needs. You know, you're not a virgin. You're trying your hardest to hold out, wait, but you do have needs and you don't have someone to get with to fulfill those needs.
And the shower head ain't working right.
Rose.
So, no, I mean, that might work for some people. And it does work, but I guess I know for me, I'm the type, I like the whole cuddle and all the other stuff. Like that's a temporary fix. That's not like
It's battery
temporary.
operated.
Still temporary.
You only know battery for no shower head, Marcus.
It's like
But
the
go
bob.
ahead, Keisha.
Got that bob.
So, so in that weight,
Take your time. Take your time.
anyway, in that weight, should you wait?
It's your choice. It's up to you. Like waiting, whether you smash within an hour knowing somebody or you waiting 6 months, it's not going to change. It's not going to change a potential relationship, anything like that. If that person wants to rock with you, it's not now. Like I say, if the sex is bad, then it's okay. Or the sex is garbage. There's no relationship because the sex is it's like nah. I gotta move on. I'm not going to be satisfied. So
You're done.
Move on. So
you're done.
Line it up.
So okay. So all right, the wait. So what if you're looking at it from a spiritual standpoint?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
What are you talking about? Waiting to marriage?
That part.
Ooh, he laughing
Hell
about
no.
it. Wow.
What? Hell no. Like, dude, come on, no, because dude, if you wait until marriage, and then that
garbage?
thing is garbage, then what you gonna do?
Can I
What
say
you gonna
something?
do?
Find
Can
the
I-
help. Find the pool boy.
Per the Bible.
Per.
And Marcus, you can quote me on this.
I can.
Ruth
Oh, yeah.
laid at Boaz the foot of his bed. You know what that meant. So before
I don't know what that
Boaz
means. I don't know what that
Ruth-
means.
This
What
is in
does
the
laying
Bible.
at the foot of somebody's bed mean?
I'm gonna break it down. It's in the Bible.
Oh.
Smelling feet.
Meaning she slept with Boaz before they got married. Ruth slept with Boaz before they got married. Go to your word, Marcus. You know we battle
Oh
on the
Lord,
word.
we about in
Go to
church
the
right
word.
now. Sunday school.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and pass the collection plate.
Ruth slept with Boaz before they got married.
You saying
Those
this
of you
right now.
listeners who are into the word, if you want to cross-check me,
Go ahead.
Go
Keisha's
research.
email is, well, she don't check it, but
No, at all.
you don't check it. She ain't got the
I'm gonna
password,
check
but you can send it to her.
Just for this, I'm gonna check it. Okay, cross-check me.
Boaz.
But what does that, how does that relate to
So
now,
that's
though?
saying, so you're saying like she didn't wait, she just was at his bed until he was ready to marry her.
Naomi told her, Naomi was her ex-mother-in-law, to go fix herself up. She went into the castle house or whatever they called it, but she laid at the way the Bible puts it so that it's not out there as in she slept with him.
Well, don't they say stuff like she knew him? Like, don't they use the she knew him? Like people say, I know him biblically. That means
Something
they
like that.
smashed. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I knew him or like
I do know that part of the Bible. Every time they say that.
I like when he said went to the woman with the well and he said, go get all your husbands.
Yeah, he told her you slept with many. And she said you slept with many, but none of them were your husbands.
None of them.
But why you in my business though? Why you in my business?
Because he was about to bless her. That's why he was in her business.
That feels judgy.
Oh,
but back to
it was the Lord, the Creator.
All right, so
anyway, let's get back. We ain't gonna go Bible study, Marcus. We're gonna
let's go back to the smash and smashing.
Yeah, the smash and not the smash. So back to what we were saying, the wait. How long is the wait? Because again, time is short, right? Every day you live, you're a day closer to death than you were to birth. You got a limited amount of time. And if I'm putting time and energy into somebody, and that turns out to be garbage, I'm gonna be mad. And how do you exit that? What's your exit plan? Do you just say, I know we had a connection and blah, 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 but dude.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Yo, look, man,
That will kill
didn't
somebody's
meet-
ego.
Okay,
Man.
what is all right? So, what's more important? Saving their ego or you being satisfied?
I mean, you can exit respectively. You don't have to say your junk was garbage.
How?
So what?
Well, that's what I'm
how would
asking
this
y'all.
person know?
Okay. So put this into y'all scenario, and I don't need to hear that ain't gonna never happen to me. Look, just work with me. If a chick is about to tell you we can no longer proceed because your junk is garbage, what is going to be the easiest way to hear that?
It's not me. It's not you, but it's me.
You know what, Marcus? If you were in my face right now, I'd box you.
Yeah,
I would legit box you in your damn face. Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just, I mean, I'll just rather you be upfront with me. Hey, look, man, hey, you didn't meet my standards. Okay, all right, cool. I'll move on to the next one. I'm not sweating it. Like, hey,
that's a good way to put it, though.
That's
But,
a lie.
I'm not.
That's
sweating.
a lie.
But
You are going to sweat it.
What you
Stop
saying?
lying,
No, what?
Chris. Stop
Michelle,
lying.
what?
You are going to sweat it. If I told you, Chris, we can no longer talk because your junk is garbage, you're gonna be like, okay, on to the next. No, you're
on
gonna
to
be
the next
upset.
one.
You're gonna be
Look, man, I
upset.
got somebody waiting.
Man, get the hell
Give
out
me
of here.
another check.
All right.
How many
lying.
times have I said I'm not gonna
Let me
sweat?
try
I'm not gonna
again.
sweat one chick.
Whatever.
What? You know how many
Whatever.
women is out here? And I'm gonna
Whatever.
sweat one because she said she didn't want me.
Seriously,
Okay,
Chris?
it's her loss. I'm going to the next one.
3 million or billion, something like that. Okay.
God, like, come on, man. I'm not gonna sweat that one chick.
Listen, if a woman tell y'all that, y'all might as well be honest.
Nah,
That's
it-
what
I
I
mean,
know, like,
your
be
ego.
honest. You know that's gonna freaking bother you. Are you
honestly-
serious?
Honestly, it's gonna bother me.
Most guys gonna ask for a second chance. Let's do this again because he gonna feel like he got something to prove. So it's
I
gonna
need a
do something.
rebound.
Like, let's be
I
for
need
real.
a
Like,
redo.
come on.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I
If
think
I said,
would be-
Marcus, you suck. You suck in bed. Your
Oh.
junk is garbage. And
I'm
we
like,
can
oh,
no
really?
longer talk because you ain't doing it for me. That ain't gonna do nothing for you. That's gonna you gonna
No,
be
that's
on to the next.
That's gonna nod at my pride a little bit.
Thank you. Like, let's be
No,
honest.
like, I don't know.
I'm like, let me do that again. Let me get another round. And
Exactly.
if you don't like it, then we can walk away.
And it's
I'll
always
be
going to be in the back of your head when you get with a chick who's not making a noise or who isn't responding to you. Like, oh, well, maybe it is something with me. It's human nature. But I mean, you might be weird. You might be different. You might have a different part of your brain that don't work and you're not. But I've seen your ego. And it's crazy. So it's going to bother you. But it's cool. You can keep your narrative that you're going to be on.
It's not gonna bother me. Look, it's not gonna bother me.
Chris,
it's okay.
The lady, you remember a couple of episodes back, you was bothered by the woman who left out of the club and got your drink.
Right.
Because she took my damn money. She took my money. She took my money.
And you mean to tell me this wouldn't bother you?
It wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me. Like, I mean, now, have I ever been told
Sounds
it?
like a psychological.
No, do I think I've like satisfied everybody I've been with? Probably not, because it's just numbers say that it's not going to happen. You're not going to satisfy everybody. But I'm like, do I let it bother me for the next person? No.
Really?
All right.
Yeah, look.
Let's talk about energy.
Got them beating down the doors. I got them beating it down the doors for me. What I'm worried about that one for? Beating down the doors.
Beat the door down.
Like, yo, why I'm worried about that?
Let's talk about energy.
Oh,
so
transference of energy.
And that's a real thing. Transference of energy is a real thing. And that's really where a lot of concern comes in too, is okay, so you get with this person and their jump might be amazing, but all of a sudden stuff in your life start to disrupt. Right? And they usually say that some of the best stuff comes from like somebody who is not a good person.
The most toxic.
So how
that nigga, hey, he gonna be toxic, but you're gonna love it over here. Hey,
you know what, Marcus?
How you saying, Michelle?
How does one adjust to that? Okay, like I don't even want to have dealings with you, but can we just still do that? So what does that look like?
That
What, you
sounds
talking
like
about like friends with benefits?
So
sound like
say you,
no.
I wouldn't even
It's
say
like
it was that. I
even
wouldn't even say it's
it's
that.
like okay, it's like okay, you had this piece or whatever that was so good that it was like I just gotta have it. Like
Or it's just a space filler
I
until
was
you
just
get to
gonna
the
say
real
something.
another relationship too.
Maybe, but
So
you
it
know,
doesn't have
it's
to be
not
like
good.
amazing, but it was like it's good enough
It's
that you
like,
know what, I'm gonna keep you around until I find a real person.
oh
Okay.
wow.
I mean,
Mm.
does that take away from
I think
stuff?
that takes
Because
away.
there's people that you meet and you guys are really compatible there, but for whatever reason, it just don't work in other areas. So it's like, well, let's just keep doing this until we find somebody else.
Is that
I
like
just, I think it's gonna keep you connected to that person.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah,
really
absolutely.
get over them if you're still doing that with them. I know I couldn't. I'm not gonna be able to
so is
really
it like
get
an
over that
agreement or
person if
something
I'm
like
still
that?
doing that.
It's like a what?
It's like an agreement, like y'all agree to do that until y'all find someone else. So is that
Yeah.
what it is?
Yeah, you just
I'm
come
like,
to
let's keep
understand.
smashing until
Till you find that butterfly.
Well, I will.
What's the butt? I sound like an inside joke. The butterfly. What's the butterfly?
No, I was just saying, you know how you caterpillars, you know what I'm saying, till you find that golden goose or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Till you find that prize guy or gal, or, gal or something like that. It's like, okay, let's keep smashing until we find the person that we really want to be with. You know what I'm saying? So why would you do that?
Because it's familiar. You don't have to play the mind games,
They
and
know you. They know you.
they know
and
you.
they know
They know your body. They know.
what
They
turns you
know
on.
you. Yeah. So that's important.
Mm.
It's easy to slip back to a person like that too, when you know that person knows you, and especially when it's been a minute for you and you want it, and you know that one person who can make it happen, and it's not going to be a waste of your time. That
She
can
should having a
be.
moment right there. She done closed her eyes and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, her eyes rolled in the back of her head.
But wouldn't that person
But
always be
anyway.
a threat? That person would always be a threat to a new relationship.
Hell
Like
yeah.
I have a couple people who will always be a threat. They will always be a threat. And it's
Really?
like, you don't have threat people? I have two.
No, because you want to know why? Just like what you said earlier, they may be fulfilling in that area, but it's the reason why we're not together. So
That
I
is
just
true,
take the
but
reason
No.
why we're not together and put it on the
it's like in
forefront.
case of an emergency, break glass.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
A friend.
serious? Wow. Okay.
And,
No.
and we go back to having those friends.
It's not a friend. I wouldn't consider them a friend. They would be an ex in case of emergency, break glass. I don't have to talk to them every day, so they wouldn't be a friend.
Yeah, but I think everyone has that, maybe one or two people. And I think more so women rather than men, but have that one person that, hey, if everything could work out, I would be with that person. It's like if everything could work out and everything would be to my satisfaction, I would be with that person.
So they would be a constant threat, right?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah! Because all it takes is for that person to get their stuff together, and they will leave you quicker than a hiccup.
Well, that just hit too close to home. Keisha, your turn.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. I mean, and that's real. And I know me as a guy, I know it's like, look, man, hey, like, especially now that, you know what I'm saying, we are getting older or whatever, and people have met these people previously. When you're younger, you don't think about this stuff. When you're older, look, man, hey, look, man, it's going to be somebody that the way they talk about them, they whole face lights up. Their whole body language changes. You like, okay, all right, that's the person. Like, even if you might see the person, like you might see them out at a restaurant or out in the grocery store, and you just see how they react to this person, and you be like, oh yeah, okay, all right, I already know.
That's the threat.
Yeah, I already know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm like, damn, you're pretty happy to see that guy. All right, you can go ahead and leave with him.
To be like, look at his eyes, Chris. Look at his eyes.
Yeah. I'm like, look, man, that's just what it is, man.
Oh,
That's just what it is.
I'm gonna leave you guys right there.
I'm talking about, I've been out. I've been out with women and still like, no, hold up, man. Like, well, now we getting off tangent. I ain't gonna talk about that. Go ahead.
No, but I'm surprised that if that bothers you, how's the woman that said
your sex sucks?
Garbage doesn't bother you.
You're garbage.
I can do something to you.
Because no, the reason why that will bother, because it's like, yo, now I can see, like, hey, hey, if a dude can take a chick from me, she was never mine to begin with anyway. But now I can see, like, hey, this guy has a grip on this woman, and it's like, okay, cool. It's like, and I will never be able to get her from that grip. The same way I've been that guy for a chicken. I'm like, yo, man, your dude right there. Like, yo, why you
and
still
that's why majority of my relationships are long distance, so I don't ever have to bump into any threats.
Oh, you said what?
Be like, oh, you still here? My bad. Energy. So would you say that's an energy tie then? To those people
absolutely.
who
is it toxic?
It depends. I wouldn't say it was toxic.
I mean, potentially.
Like, it could be. It could be. If that person knows, and that's another thing, if that person knows they're a threat, if that person knows that they are that person's threat person,
they use it.
They can
to their
use
advantage.
it. Right. Right.
So that's being toxic then, right?
That's being toxic.
Absolutely.
When you know you're that person's, like, all I do is have to call her and she gonna answer every time. All I gotta do is freaking pop up, and I know her energy and everything changes. And when I see her with another dude, I'm gonna do it on purpose. I feel that's toxic.
That's toxic. That's toxic.
That's not right.
How would you get energy
it
off of that though? How do you cut that? If you got a connection with somebody that strong, how do you cut it?
Nope. That's like an unbreakable bond. That's like you're not going to ever break that bond.
Ties to me. That's
I think it can be broke.
Yeah,
but it's got to be some. It's got to be some. It's gonna take some. I mean, I can go spiritual with it or whatever. It's gonna take some willpower.
No, I mean, because you can have people who someone would marry another person, but they still have those ties with the other person, and even though they got married, all it takes is that person for them to see that person or that person reach out to them, and they'll throw the whole marriage away.
Or at least plant a seed of doubt.
Yeah,
a seed of
probably
doubt.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna throw the whole marriage away.
It depends on the person. I think it, like Chris said, I think it depends on the person. I feel if you know you have threat people or a person and you are really trying to put energy into a new thing, you're gonna have to cut ties 100%.
Yeah, you gotta cut them.
You gotta.
Yeah, but cutting ties is gonna be you're gonna have to move to a whole nother city,
and that's
you're gonna
fine.
have to change your number. You're gonna have to do. That's the only way you're gonna be able to break away from
or
that
the person you're with is so present, it can start making you forget about that person too.
Nope.
That's true.
That's happened to me.
Because I mean, you can find somebody else and they, start to do the things that person does. I mean, it takes time, but it can happen.
It can happen.
But
I think everybody just needs to be mindful that action.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's casual, there could be repercussions. It could be diseases. It could be pregnancy. So it's something that has to be I really think you should talk about it. If you're really getting to that point where you're feeling pulled to that person, regardless. Now, if you're talking about at the bar and you're not gonna, I don't know, you might. Chris said, if I buy you a drink, you know what comes with it. So, but if you are, if you're meeting somebody,
quote me right, man. If you can quote me right. That's all. Go
ahead, Chris. Go ahead, say it, Chris.
I just look, man. If I buy you a drink, dick come with the drink.
Okay, there we go. All right, it's
But
out.
what if she said a dick wasn't good? Then what?
Woo!
Keep going
And
back.
throw the drink back.
That's
Hey,
gonna
give
be
you a
okay.
refund on the drink,
Hold on, you said what? If she said the dick won't good?
and then give you a refund on the drink.
Then what?
Oh, that's cool then. So that's a win for me. I got my money back, and I still, you know what I'm saying, smash. And I'll just
Okay.
move to the next one.
It wasn't even worth the $40.
Look, hey,
It's not 40 anymore. Well,
yeah,
you
it's
gotta-
inflation.
That's if you use condoms, but these dudes out here just raw dogging all day. So I'm just saying. Probably not the most safest thing. But
You know what?
Is
Oh, ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
every time I see you.
so the question, to smash or not to smash, there's really no answer to that.
Oh no, I mean, well,
it's a whole.
it all
bunch of-
depends.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. It's a fun topic though, but
I guess too is to understand that females have the same desires men do, but we really don't have the ability. We can act on them, but it comes with a whole different experience than what dudes do. So that's why it does get complicated, because I can meet somebody and be like, yeah, he can get it. Absolutely. But I can't do it right now or the next day.
I mean, but women also,
I mean, but
the
is
whole
there not a maturity level to it though?
But you don't know the maturity level if you're just knowing this person. And that's
True,
hold
too.
up, pause. And this just came to me. And chicks, ladies, if you out here meeting these dudes in their space, at their house and whatever, and doing this, be mindful. These people got cameras and whatnot, and stuff can be getting recorded. And if something
That's
does go
true.
down and y'all have a nasty breakup, your stuff is out there, literally.
Right.
So I don't know who needs to hear that, but somebody needed to hear that. If you're gonna freaking do this when you're just learning, do what?
I said, there's people out there like that.
Absolutely. Or if he's in the back and all of a sudden you see some flashing like a phone, oh, you being recorded.
it's lightning. It was a lightning storm. It'll pass. It was a lightning storm. It'll pass.
Lightning storm. Really?
Yeah.
So Chris telling
Got guys
himself.
out here with
I
catalogs.
like this storm with
Might
no
be some women out here with some catalogs.
Probably. But I'm saying,
Hold on,
don't.
what happened?
We're talking about
Talking
the
about video
catalog.
logs and stuff like that, video logs or whatever.
Somebody
the
should come up to
page.
work and say they saw a video of you on the hub.
Yeah, on
No,
her.
man. First of all,
into-
keep that to the professionals.
What?
Well, I mean, but hey, Chris,
The videos, keep the videos to the professionals. Look, man, it's not the same.
There's some people
there's
who
guys-
do very
There's a lot
good.
of people that do very well.
It's all about the creativity of the person with the camera. I'm just saying, not that I
Nah,
know
man,
personally.
It seems like you talk from experience.
I'm
no,
not.
just keep
I
that to the
don't.
professional.
I'm absolutely not. Moving on. So you have to be mindful of who you're interacting with, and know that there's consequences. Every decision has a consequence, right? But it's okay. It's one thing I really kind of want to highlight is just for females not to feel that having these desires is wrong. It's completely normal. It's just society has set up different ways to look at it, and we get the brunt of it all. So again, some dudes are cool with chicks having a high body count, but most of the guys I've talked to are not. They're not. Chris said he don't even want to know.
I mean, like, yo, I don't even ask, like, hey, well, how many guys you? I don't care how many guys you slept with previously. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I've never
gonna lie,
thought to
I
ask
care.
a woman
I
that
care.
question.
I care how many
I've
people
never
you done
thought to
poked
ask that
inside.
question.
I'm not gonna ask the question,
Yeah.
but I'll watch how you maneuver. I'll watch how you move, and then I'll come up with a guesstimate. But
hold on, what do you mean maneuver and move? What is it?
not in the sack, not maneuvering.
No,
and
I'm just
moving
telling.
that
No,
way.
what do you mean by that though?
How you approach me, how you
Mhm.
how you use your words and whatever to get me into that space, what your history's been like. So it's kind of like an intelligence gathering of a sort. kind of give me a heads up to say, you know what, this dude's probably been around the block a lot of times. Does that matter? If they have good hygiene and I know they're taking care of themselves and whatnot, and they're like, you know, they can do stuff. But if there's like,
so it doesn't matter then.
It does matter.
It only matters if it's not good. That's what you're saying is it only matters if it's not good.
No, it matters if they are good, but they have like 200 or 150 or 60 or 40.
So what number is
I'm gonna give my advice.
The max number where you won't do it.
Be careful.
Oh, max number. I don't even know.
Yeah, what's the max number if a guy told you, hey, I've been with X amount of women? I mean, yeah, what's the number where you just be like, nah, that's just too many for me?
If you've been with 3 or more, you a hoe.
3 what?
Say what?
1, 2, 3?
Say what?
Well, there's a lot of hoes walking around. There's a lot of hoes walking around. 3.
So you
talking about in a weekend?
So 3 or 4, you're a hoe.
So you must be talking about an 18-year-old must be a 20-year-old. I mean, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah. You want a child.
Really, Chris? Why are you always bringing children into this? That's concerning.
I'm just telling you, like, three people? What, man?
I'm being funny. Oh, my God.
Okay, all right. Well, it wasn't funny.
It was funny because your face was hilarious. It should just be me. What the hell? Anyway.
Water. I'm good.
What?
So what's but what's the real number?
Oh, but dude told me anything more than 5, he was pissed off.
I think it's up to that person. Whatever number you can take.
Yeah.
It's up to that person. Because I don't
whatever number you can take, huh? That came out your mouth, man.
It did. I mean, whatever number you would accept, I guess.
I think too, it depends on the person. But to me, it does matter. To me, it does matter. Yeah. I know it don't matter to you, Chris, but to me, it matters because it talk also to me. There's something about attachment to their character, how they, your body's a temple, and it's really important how you take care of it. And if you're letting tons of people run through it, that's a concern to me. That's a concern.
That is a concern.
So that's me. But Chris said y'all can have 500 plus. He don't care. He's still poking.
I did not say that. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I didn't say that, but what difference does it? I can't change. Lord. I can't change that. I can't get her to undo whatever, get those entered in her.
But you fine with putting your junk in a chick who have 500. I'm just saying.
Hey, well, just call me 501 like some Levi's.
Wow.
Come on now. There we go. You need to put that on your activity.
I know mommy would be so proud to hear this conversation. Mom would be so proud. See? Mom would be so proud to hear this.
Look, man. Put the hat on, guy.
Yeah, wow. 501. That's your new nickname. 501.
501 is like Levi's.
501. Those are the most cheapest damn jeans you can get to. 501. All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Next to Jordan.
I'm like Wranglers.
Wow.
I ain't seen him in a while.
All right, y'all. All right. So any final
I'm good.
What? You're good. Any final statements for people who are on the fence of smashing?
Smash them all.
Oh God.
Says smash them all. 501 says smash them all.
Smash them all.
Okay, all right, 501, we got it.
Smash them all. As long as you're being satisfied, then hey, that's all that matters. Don't worry about other people's thoughts and opinions or whatever.
You better worry about that age
what
test.
You want to do. Just get tested regularly and making sure that everything is
okay,
good.
501.
Oh my God.
We got it. 501. What you say, Keisha?
I wouldn't say smash them. Oh my gosh. I would say have adult conversations. And if it is what it is, and this is something that you're deciding to do, I mean, it is a possibility. You have to look at the fact that this person, whether it's the female or the male, they may decide just to walk away afterwards. So,
Right.
my thing is, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it for my purposes, meaning it's for me. I'm not going to do it for that person, you know, for the guy. I'm going to do it for me. So regardless of whatever happened afterwards, I did it because I wanted to, not because I was persuaded to do, or I felt like if I didn't do, then, oh my gosh, he's not going to do X, Y, Z. No. If I'm going to do it, it's because I want to do it. The timing and when I do it is still kind of up in the air, but my thing is going with the flow. That's my thing. Not planning it, just go with the flow. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
All right. What say ye, Marcus?
I agree with Keisha on that standpoint, but also be at that point, like, be careful where you at in your life, because you attract what you know what I'm saying? You attract whatever coming your way. So, you know, energy and all this other stuff, it is, you know, different. It is real. So be careful what you attract, have the conversation, and just be careful when you're out there. I mean, if you're gonna want to do it, you're gonna do it. If not, so be it. So just be careful.
Yeah, and I think I agree with the careful thing. It's safety first, regardless. How long you've known them, where you met them, whatever. Safety needs to be your first priority. Second, keep people out your business. If you're gonna make an agreement with somebody, if you're gonna smash, I don't care if it's the first night, 2 months in, 3 months in, 4 months in, that's your business between you and whomever else. And that can kind of help with the judgment. Like if somebody is just free to express and do whatever they want behind the closed doors, do that. If you want to be whipped, if you want to be gagged, if you want to be tied up, that is fine. All I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, whatever you choose to do, make it your choice. Make it your choice and not somebody else's. And really kind of focus on what is right for you and what the long-term consequences could be. So this conversation wasn't to say who's right, who's wrong, what's the right way, what's the wrong way. It's just an adult conversation about something that has been talked about for centuries, right? It's a double standard here when you're talking about sex. So whatever you choose to do, make it right for you. Whomever you choose to do, be mindful, put your safety first, and understand that with every choice comes consequences, and be able to handle that if they should arise. So that's what I feel about that. So yeah, so again, thank you everybody for listening. And the 30-day challenge wrapped up. It was great. Marcus did help twice. So thank you for that. And then he disappeared, which was also written into the storyline. So if you want to listen to it, you can find out exactly how that ended. And yeah, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, the website, and the ticks and the talks. So definitely come back around, especially Instagram, because I'm gonna throw y'all 501 hoodie pictures so y'all can see what the hell we was laughing at. But at any rate, you guys, as always, take care, stay safe, and be well.